Assalamualaikum. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Danish Ali and this video about Bitcoin. Introduction. Bitcoin is an innovative payment network and a new kind of money. Bitcoin, the online digital currency. Bitcoin uses peer-to-peer technology to operate with no central authority or banks. Bitcoin is open source, its design is public. Nobody owns or controls Bitcoin. History. Bitcoin is the first successful implementation of a distributed cryptocurrency described in part in 1998 by Vaida. 2007, Satoshi Nakamoto began working on the Bitcoin. Critic Stephen Wright claims to be the real person behind the pseudonym. 2008, Nakamoto published a design paper. Bitcoin.org is registered. The domain was registered at anonymousspeech.com. In 2009, version 0.1 is released. The first Bitcoin transaction 2010. The first real-world transaction using Bitcoins take place. In 2013, the first Bitcoin ATM in the world is debuted in San Diego, California. Bitcoin rolled currency by Tikas Judge. Bitcoin rolled private money in Germany. Why? Bitcoins are sent easily through the internet without needing to trust any third party. The supply of Bitcoins is regulated by software and the agreement of users of the system and cannot be manipulated by any government, bank, organization or individual. Transactions are irreversible by design. Our fast funds received are available for spending within minutes. Cost very little, especially compared to other payment networks. Anonymity, transparency, solve double spend problem. Mining by users, inflation is impossible. Vocabulary. Address. A Bitcoin address is similar to a physical address or an email. Product keys. A Bitcoin address is derived by a ECDSA public key by using hash functions. A Bitcoin wallet is loosely the equivalent of a physical wallet on the Bitcoin network. Private key. Bitcoin users are each provided an address, a 24 characters combination of letters and numbers. To send a user a payment of Bitcoin, this address is required. BTC, a common unit used to designate one Bitcoin. Stoshis, one Bitcoin equivalent 1 Arab Stoshis. Proof of work. Bitcoin requires that each block prove a significant amount of work was invested in its creation. To ensure that untrustworthy peers who want to modify past blocks have to work harder than honest peers who only want to add new blocks to the blockchain. The proof of work used in Bitcoin takes advantage of the apparently random nature of a cryptographic hashes. In Bitcoin, the hashing algorithm is SHA-256. Only the 80-byte block header is hashed for proof of work. Probability that a given hash attempt will generate a number below the target threshold. Every 2016 blocks, the network uses timestamps stored in each block header to calculate the number of seconds elapsed between generation of the first and last of those last 2016 blocks. The ideal value is 1000 20,209 1,20,960 seconds to weeks if it took fewer than 2 weeks to generate the blocks. The expected difficulty value is increased proportionally by as much as 300%. If it took more than 2 weeks to generate the blocks, the accepted difficulty value is decreased proportionally by as much as 75%. To blockchain provide Bitcoin's public ledger an ordered and timestamps record of transactions to protect against double spending and modification of previous transaction records. A block of one or more new transactions is collected into the transaction data part of a block. The market root is stored in the block header. Each block also stores the hash of the previous block's header. A tree constructed by hashing paired data, the leaves, then pairing and hashing the results until a single hash remains. The market root in Bitcoin, the leaves are almost always transactions from a single block. Transactions let users spend satoshis. There are two types of transaction: coin-based transaction and the second is regular transaction. Coin-based transactions are introduced into the system in every block as they were very fast transaction reward for solving a proof of work problem. Regular transactions are used to transfer existing bitcoins against different accounts. I hope you would like this video. Thanks for watching this video. I will meet you soon in the next video. Allah Hafiz.